Good morning, boys. You have learnt exercise 3.12 up to third sum. Now we are going to learn fourth subdivision in a method of elimination. So here method of elimination. In method of elimination, the condition is any of the one variable you are supposed to eliminate first. That is your charge. It may be x or it may be y. Here the question is 3 into 2x plus y is equal to 7xy, and another equation 3 into x plus 3y is equal to 11xy. Till then you learnt with the equations, in your right hand side no variables are there, but in right hand side we have two variables. So first we have to eliminate that variable. How to eliminate that variable? So I am dividing this one into two parts. So this will be our first equation and this will be our second equation. First equation, the right hand side you have two variables x and y. To eliminate x and y easily in first line itself, we are dividing by xy on both the sides. Xy on both the sides. Before dividing this one, it is easy for us to remove the bracket as per Bodmer's rule. So this one, 3 2s are 6x, plus this is considered to be 1, 1 3s are 3y equal to 7xy. Now you divide by xy to each and every term. So there are three terms here, each and every term you divide. 6x by xy plus 3y by xy is equal to 7xy by xy. So what will happen? This will get cancelled and here y and y get cancelled, x and x get cancelled. At last you will be remaining with 6 by y plus 3 by x is equal to 7, where we need in your right hand side only the constant, not the variable. Now we achieved the constant at the right hand side. Now we are having the variable in the denominator. This is difficult for us to calculate. So let us assume 1 by x to be a and 1 by y to be b. So what will happen here? 6 into 1 by y, this is considered to be 6 into 1 by y, so it will become 6b plus 3 into 1 by x, so this is considered as 3a is equal to 7, where we consider that to be the first equation for us consideration. Now come to the second part. Here again we multiply, this considered to be one coefficient, multiply like this, 3x plus 11y is equal to 11xy. Then after this, I told in your right hand side we have two variables. To eliminate that one first, you divide by xy to each and every term. So 3x by xy, 9y by xy, 11xy by xy. xy get cancelled, y get cancelled, xx get cancelled. You will be remaining with 3 by y plus 9 by x is equal to 11. Then the same pattern, let us assume 1 by x to be a, 1 by y to be b. So what will happen here? 3b plus 9a is equal to 11. This will be your second equation. Now we have two equations. Among the two equations, the coefficients of b are 6 and 3. Coefficients of a are 3 and 9. Which one you want to eliminate first, that is your choice. Now I keep the first equation as it is, I want to eliminate b. So in your mind you consider b. So how to eliminate b easily? Multiply the second equation by 2. So this will become 6 easily to cancel. So I write second equation into 2, first equation as it is. So 6b plus 3a equal to 7. So second equation into 2, each and every term you have to multiply by 2. What will happen now? 3 2s are 6b and 9 2s are 18a, 11 2s are 22. So what I am going to do is first equation minus second equation. So I am going to do subtraction. You change the symbol for all the terms. So what will happen? Get cancelled. 18 minus 3 minus 15a. 22 minus 7 minus 15. So a will be minus 15 divided by minus 15. A value is equal to 1. So now this a value you can substitute in first equation or second equation. So first equation looks small, so I substitute in first equation. So substitute a in first equation. What is your first equation? 6b plus 3a equal to 7. So when you substitute here 6b plus 3 into 1 equal to 7, which will happen now as 6b plus 3 equal to 7. Bring the 3 to this side, plus 3 will become minus 3. So 6b is equal to 7 minus 3, where you will get 4. So therefore b value is equal to 4 divided by 6, you will be getting 2 by 3. So b value is equal to 2 by 3. But we need x value and y value as per the question. Therefore, x can be written as 1 by a, where you cross multiply this one, so you will get x directly. So 1 by a, 1 by 1, so therefore x value is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 by b. So you substitute 1 by 2 by 3. This 3 goes up. So therefore y is equal to 3 by 2. These are the two values where you have to solve. Solve means we have to find the unknown variable. Two unknown variables are x and y, and we got the values of x and y as 1 and 3 by 2. Again I am saying, in elimination method, first condition you select any variable and make the coefficients to be same and eliminate the coefficient first and substitute the answer in any one of the equation to get the other variable. This is a easy method. Now we are going to the fifth subdivision. So fourth subdivision got over. Now fifth subdivision. So fifth subdivision question, 4 by x plus 5y is equal to 7. And another one, 3 by x plus 4y is equal to 5. In elimination there are three types. First type is directly we are solving x and y, and this is your second type where any one variable in the denominator, so we have to assume the denominator to be one normal value like this. Let 1 by x is equal to a, because the denominator only we have the variable. So y is there in the numerator, so no problem. Take this one. Therefore 4 by x will become 4a. Don't change this one. 5y is equal to 7. This is your first equation. Then what will happen here? This will become 3a plus 4y is equal to 5. This will become your second equation. This is your second type. Now compare 4a and 3a. Here 5y, 4y. Again this is your choice to eliminate either a or y to be first. Now I select a to be first. So first equation into 3 and the second equation into 4. What will happen now? First equation into 3. All the terms you have to multiply by 3. So 4 3s are 12a, 5 3s are 15y, 7 3s are 21. And the second equation into 4. 3 4s are 12a, 4 4s are 16y, 5 4s are 20. Now what we are going to do? 1 minus 2. Then only you can understand easily. Now subtract. When you subtract, change the symbol for all the terms. Now this will get eliminated. So 16 minus 15. So minus 1y is equal to 1. So where y is equal to 1 by minus 1, we consider y is equal to minus 1. Directly we got the value for y. Now substitute in any one of the equation. Now I want to substitute y in second equation. So you write substitute y in second equation. What is your second equation? 3a plus 4y is equal to 5. 3a plus 4 into minus 1 is equal to 5. What will happen now? 3a minus 4 is equal to 5. Bring the minus 4 to this side. What will happen? Minus 4 come this side as plus 4. Then this plus 4 will be added to 5. So your answer in your right hand side will become 3a is equal to 5 plus 4, where we can write that to be 9. So a value is equal to 9 by 3. A is equal to 3. We got the value of a. But we need x and y. So we need to convert this in terms of x. So x can be written as 1 by a. So your answer will be 1 by 3 for x. So we will be writing at last the answers as x is equal to 1 by 3 and y is equal to minus 1. This is your answer for your fifth subdivision, and your second type got over. Now we are going to move for the third type. Again I am saying there are three types in elimination method. First type, directly you will be multiplying the coefficients and you will be solving it. Second type, you are converting the coefficient, that is the constant, other than the constant, the variables which is in the denominator to be in the numerator. This is your second type. And third type, see, this is your sixth question. Third type, how to understand the third type or second type easily? Now 13x plus 11y is equal to 70. Then 11x plus 13y is equal to 74. Now what you can see in this question, see the coefficients have interchanged. This is your third type. So type, again I am refreshing. First type you are directly multiplying the coefficients and you are solving the equations. And the second type, converting. How to convert that one? Converting, that is 1 by x to be a or 1 by y to be b. This is your conversion, and at last again you will be reconverting that one. Now third one, it will be called as interchanging. See, the coefficients of x and y have interchanged. See 13, here 13 for y, 11 and 11. So bigger numbers, how to solve easily? So consider this one as first equation and this one as second equation. These are your clues. Okay. Now first time, first equation and the second equation you have to add. First time, what is it? 13x plus 11y is equal to 70. Now 11x plus 13y is equal to 74. So addition, no change in your symbol. So add, this will become 24x plus again 24y is equal to 144. Like this it will become a bigger number. Now all the numbers, all the terms, coefficients will be divisible by 24. So you simplify that one. So divided by 24. What will happen now? 24 by 24 become 1. So I write 1x. 24 by 24 will become y. Now 24 into 4, this is becomes 8. So 7, 6, We'll try. 24, 6 are 6 4s are 24 to 12 and 12 6 2s are 12, 14. So it will become 6 times. So 24 6 are 144. We got this equation. So this is also equation. I named that one as third equation. Now first condition I told add the equations. Second condition subtract the equations. What will you get? So this is your new equation. To avoid confusion, I have given the bracket now. So 13x plus 11y is equal to 70. Now again 11x plus 13y is equal to 74. I told subtraction. So change the symbol. Minus, minus, minus. So 13 minus 11 will become 2x. 13 minus 11, 2, but minus 2y. 74 minus 74, so bigger number, minus 4. Now you can able to see all the numbers are divisible by 2. Like 24, you are divisible by 2. What will happen now? X minus y is equal to minus 2. So allot this equation as fourth equation. Now we simplified our equations as smaller terms. X plus y is equal to 6, x minus y is equal to minus 2. Now you go on for third and fourth equation. You want to add or subtract, that is your choice. First directly I am adding the third and fourth equation. So 3 plus 4. What is your third equation? X plus y is equal to 6. X minus y is equal to minus 4. So we are adding whatever you are doing, that should be shown in this side. So this will get cancelled. 1 and 1 will become 2x. 6 minus 4 is 2. So x value is equal to 2 by 2. X is equal to 1. Now substitute this x in third or fourth. Don't go for first or second. Third or fourth, I am going for the third equation. X plus y is equal to 6. X value is 1. 1 plus y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 minus 1. Y is equal to 5. So your answer, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 5. These are your answers for your equations. Now what will you get now? Answers for this one. 4 and it will become 1 and 5. Now we are going for your second sum. The second sum, yes, after this one we will go for the second sum. The second sum I will read and we will do the sums. The monthly income of A and B are in the ratio 3:4. And their monthly expenditures are in the ratio 5:7. If each saves rupees 5,000 per month, find the monthly income of each. 4, 2, Now, again, the monthly income of A and B are in the ratio 3:4 and their monthly expenditures are in the ratio 5:7. If each saves rupees 5,000 per month, find the monthly income of each. We got income in the values 3:4 and the expenditure values are 5:7. So total savings rupees as 5,000. And the question is find the monthly income of each. Monthly income of each values. So income let us consider to be income to be X and expenditure to be Y. So you know income, what you are getting as a salary as income, and expenditure is what you are spending for some other values. So after getting the salary and after spending the values, you will be saving the remaining things. So 3x minus 5y is equal to 5,000. A person who is having the income as 3 and expenditure as 5 will get the savings as 5,000. And again 4x minus 7y is also saving 5,000. Now find the income of both the members. So two equations we have, first equation and we have second equations. Then this equations, solving these equations, you will be getting how to solve these equations now. After this one, you will be solving the equations. A easy method, first equation into 4, second equation into 3. Now, you will be getting this as after multiplication, 12x minus 20y is equal to 20,000. 3 multiplication, 12x minus 21y is equal to 15,000. Now, both the coefficients are same, so we can eliminate that one by subtracting these values. So minus, this will become plus, this will become minus, get cancelled. 21 minus 20 will become 1y is equal to 5,000. Subtracting this one. So directly we got the y answer as y is equal to 5,000. Now, substitute this y in any of the equations. So, substitute y in first equation. So, what will happen here? So, 3x minus 5y equal to 5,000. 3x minus 5 into 5,000 equal to 5,000. Now, what will happen? 3x minus 25,000 is equal to 5,000. Bring the 25,000 to this side. So 3x is equal to 5,000 plus 25,000 equal to 30,000. Then x value will be equal to x value is equal to 30,000 divided by 3. So x is equal to 10,000. X value also we got, but we need the income of, what is the question? Monthly income of each. Therefore, income of each will be 3x comma 4x, which will be 3 into 10,000 comma 4 into 10,000. So which will become 30,000 and rupees 40,000. This is rupees 30,000 and here is also rupees 40,000. Now that's all your second sum. So second sum, again income and expenditure, income to be x and expenditure to be y. So we are solving the equations. Now go for your third sum. Third question. 5 years ago, a man was 7 times as old as his son, while 5 years hence, the man will be 4 times as old as his son. Find their present age. So there are two members, one is man, the another one is his son. So let man to be x and his son to be y. So I will be forming the equation 5 years before, ago. Ago means now consider your age is 15 or 14. 5 years ago means you will be subtracting 5 from your age. So 14 minus 5 like that you will be saying. So 5 years ago for man and his son. So he is also 5 years less and his son is also 5 years less. And what is the thing they have given? The man was 7 times as old as his son. The man is the elder one. So to make equating this one, I am multiplying the 7 to be with that man, with that son. So what will happen? X minus 5 is equal to 7y minus 35. Bring the y to this side and the 5 to this side, so you will be getting an equation. X minus 7y is equal to minus 35 plus 5. So x minus 7y is equal to minus 30. This will be our first equation. Condition. Now another condition. What is another condition? 5 years hence, after 5 years, the man will be 4 times as old as his son. 5 years hence, the man will be 4 times as old as his son. So x plus 5 is equal to 4y plus 20. Bring the y to this side and 5 to that side. So x minus 4y is equal to 20 minus 5. X minus 4y is equal to 15. Now this will be your second equation. Now take the first and second equation, the coefficients of x to be 1. So eliminate x directly. So 1 minus 2. So one value x minus 7y is equal to minus 30. X minus 4y is equal to 15. Now subtracting, sign changing, subtracting. Get cancelled. Minus 7 plus 4 minus 3y is equal to minus 45. So y is equal to minus 45 by minus 3, y is equal to 15. The son's age is 15. Substitute in any one of the equation in second equation. Substitute y in second equation, that is x minus 4y is equal to 15. X minus 4 into 15 is equal to 15. X minus 4 5s are 22, 4 5 6 is equal to 15. Bring this one here. X is equal to 15 plus 60. So x is equal to how much? 75 years. So the values of the son, the age of the son and the man. So man is equal to 75 years, son is equal to 15 years. Now before completing the exercise, a small clarification in your sixth subdivision. Sixth subdivision, we took the first equation as x plus y is equal to 6. And in your second equation, x minus y is equal to minus 2. We got that value to be minus 2, but we wrote that one as 4. So, small clarification there, change that one. So, you will be adding that one. So, this will get cancelled. 2x is equal to 4. So, x is equal to 2. How to get to 4 by 2? X is equal to 2. This is again your sixth subdivision. A small change in your sixth subdivision. Again and again I am saying, because this is the place where we made mistake while doing the sum. Now x is equal to 2. So so x plus y is equal to 6. X value 2 plus y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 minus 2. Y is equal to 4. Now the answer, x is equal to 2. Y is equal to 4. Please change the answer, boys. Then it will be clear for you. Again, sixth subdivision, we have taken here as 4, but here is given in your equation as 2. So change your sixth subdivision, and this third sum got over here. So this exercise got over, your elimination method got over. Now we are going to move for the another method of solving the equations. Totally there are 3 methods. So now we are going for the another method. Before going into for the other method, I will be recalling the 3 methods. What are the 3 methods? First method you learnt as substitution. Substitution method. Second one as elimination method. And the third one as cross multiplication method. Okay, three methods: substitution method, elimination method and cross multiplication method. Substitution method and elimination method, you will be having the constants in one side and variables in another side. But in cross multiplication method, all the things, all the terms in one side and it should be equal to 0. This is your clue for your cross multiplication method. Now I am going to take, this is a clue. So solving by cross multiplication method. You can choose any method if they haven't mentioned. But if they mentioned the method, you have to use that method only. So learn all the three methods. So you will be getting the equations, all the equations in one side and equal to, sorry, all the terms in one side and equal to 0. Now exercise 3.13. Solve by cross multiplication method. So first sum, first subdivision. Solve by cross multiplication method. First subdivision, 8x minus 3y is equal to 12, 5x is equal to 2y plus 7. So I told all the terms to be in one side and it should be equal to 0. So this equation will become 8x minus 3y, this 12 will come to this side, so minus 12 equal to 0. Now what will happen to this equation now? This will become 5x minus 2y minus 7 equal to 0. So this is your first condition. Now second condition is, we are going to separate the variables and the coefficients. The variables are x, y, and again you will be having constant. The clue is, under x, you leave the x coefficients. You start from y onwards. So under x we need to write y coefficient and constant. What are the y coefficient? Minus 3, minus 2. What are the constant value? Minus 12, minus 7. So as per under y condition, you leave y coefficient and start from constant. This is the order you have to go. Okay. So write constant, already we have written the constant. Then what you have to go? Go for the x coefficients, 8 and 5. So under constant, you leave constant and go by this method, this way. You start like this. So x coefficients we have written, then y coefficient. So it is your clue, where you start, there you end. Now the next step, x by, like this pattern you multiply first and this pattern you multiply next by minus symbol. 3 into 7, 21, minus into minus plus. So it will become 21. When you go by down to up, you are supposed to include minus symbol conditional. So 12 2s are 24, minus into minus plus is equal to y by. Now this one multiply first, this one multiply next with the minus symbol. 12 5s are minus 60, 7 8s are 56, minus of minus 56. Now equal to 1 divided by 8 2s are how much? 16 minus that is 15 minus 15. So x by, what is the value now? Minus 3 is equal to y by, minus of minus will become plus. So what will you get? Here, sorry, 8 2s are minus 16. This is another condition, minus 16. Now this will become minus 60 plus 56, minus 4 and equal to 1 by minus 16 plus 15 will become minus 1. Now 3 variables, so you can equate any one to any other thing. So this is your constant, easy to multiply. So x by minus 3 is equal to 1 by minus 1. This one you cross multiply, x is equal to minus 3 by minus 1, x is equal to 3. The same pattern, y by minus 4 is equal to 1 by minus 1, cross multiply, y is equal to minus 4 by minus 1, y is equal to 4. These are the values we can find by cross multiplication method. One more time again, in cross multiplication method, all the terms to be in one side and bring 0. And another condition, under x, y constant, under x we should not write x coefficients, that is the clue. So our remaining coefficients. Under y, apart from y, remaining other part. Under constant, apart from constant, remaining part. Then you multiply top to bottom first with the minus symbol, bottom to top. This way, then equate with the constant with one variable, you will be getting the cross multiplication easily. The remaining sums we will be dealing in the next class, boys. Thank you.